Hello and welcome to Brodual. This time we have some news about Skyrim modding. As the title says, and as you might have already heard, Valve is now offering paid mods for games, and it's starting with Skyrim. So right now on the Skyrim workshop you'll be able to browse through a total of 19 paid mods, with more to come. Undoubtedly this is going to cause a lot of heated discussion, and in fact it's already begun in pretty much all areas of the modding community. But before we get into that, let's take a look at the actual facts. Anyone can now upload a mod behind a paywall using the Skyrim workshop. The creator will make 25% on each purchase, with 75% being split among Valve and Bethesda. There are two options for selling: fixed price and pay what you want. Fixed price items are at a price set by the creator and you have to pay that to use the mod. Pay what you want on the other hand lets the buyer put in any amount, similar to the Humble Bundle or any other donation type services. There's no limit or restrictions on what mods can be uploaded, as long as they follow the general rules, for example no adult content or mods that violate copyright. So it can be a single sword or a huge overhaul, and we can see both already in the 19 mods uploaded. So those are the basic facts on the new system, and whether you like it or not, it's most likely here to stay. As with anything when money gets involved, it gets messy, especially when things were originally free. Now for the most part it seems that the new mods are entirely new and they haven't been offered before, like the new Art of the Catch mod that you can pick up for a couple of US$. Now that's not too unreasonable for a mod that adds animated fishing, especially if you've been begging for the system for months. But then at the same time you can buy a single armor set for the same price, which seems a bit steep. However, that hasn't stopped hundreds of people already paying for the mod. A few of the mods have been pulled from the Nexus, or development has stopped completely on the free version and the author is now putting an updated version on the workshop. We aren't going to call out names as people are being a little vicious in the comment sections, but we don't really think that's the best way to go. Getting paid for your work is great, especially when you put an endless amount of hours into something for free. But we personally think that if the mod already exists, then it should be either left alone or uploaded using pay what you want, which we'd be more than happy to use to donate to the mod author. But then again, they only get 25% of the final amount, which just seems ridiculously low. Valve also won't pay out anything below $100, so the author will have to make over $400 before they see any money. However, with hundreds already bought on some of the mods, clearly there's some demand for it. And at this rate there'll be thousands of purchases a month with some of these mods, which means modding might actually become a legitimate career path for some creators. There's also a potentially big issue with mods breaking. Valve's current system gives you 24 hours after purchase to claim your money back if the mod is broken, but it also says that if it breaks later down the line then you're essentially screwed. The FAQ tells you to politely ask the mod author to help you with your issue, which essentially means it's now an issue between you and the author. And Valve nor Bethesda want anything to do with it, which is a little funny considering they're taking the biggest chunk of the change. It's probably way too early to see how much of an effect this will have and whether it'll end up as a positive thing for modding. Mod authors are already coming out to give their stance on the new system, with dozens already declaring that their mods will remain free forever, so clearly this system isn't going to be for everyone. Be sure to let us know your thoughts down below. Are you willing to pay for Skyrim mods, and how much are you willing to pay? Are you interested in videos from us showcasing some of these mods in a behind the paywall type series, so you can really see what you're missing out on? And finally, do you think that the system will be good for the modding community in the end? We'll be active in the comment section for the next 48 hours or so, and as always, thanks for watching.